championship round. We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Here's second and 8. Out to his left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now a deep ball here hauled in just past the 50. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards. Back to throw now on first down. And this will be incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
And nearly an interception here on their opening drive.
Incomplete.
But instead, third down.
DJ Moore.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a third and 10.
Yards to go.
They'll look to throw again. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. And the Panthers turned away on fourth down. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at the 40. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Darqueze Dennard there defensively.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 29-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. A first down carry by Elliott. And he stopped immediately there.
Ezekiel Elliott.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Right at the
Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
Now the second down throw on target. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That's good for a first down. Here's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Mike, 56, right there, 56.
And they'll try the jet sweep here. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
At the Panthers' 2-yard line.
Elliott. And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
First down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, and go for a touchdown. But the runs that really make it work are the ones where you just get what you need, right? And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
And 2 at the 33-yard line.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Panthers nothing.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. 4 catches for him in the wild card win a week ago, and he's got his first here, and it's a first down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Hopkins. And the ball is knocked out. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
You certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
56, Mike, 56.
Love. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Derwin James with a pick, and they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
They'll take over first.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it second down.
It's a gain of
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
at the Buccaneers' 11-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Called out a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
Third down.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
6-yard attempt.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice throws.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
1st and 10.
3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
56, right there, 56.
Throwing again. Love. Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Final play of the half, Love. Airing this one out for Evans. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
At the 47-yard line.
He's crazy. He's checking crazy.
They'll run on first down. Elliott. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
47-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They go to Elliott again. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Check. Check hot. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
Working out of the gun. Love. And he's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
56. Mike.
On 2nd down, Love once more. Firing quickly here, and it's complete. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Going back to Love.
This will be caught at about the 5. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Now Elliott. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Derek Brown.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
They'll try again with Elliott. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2.
Derek Brown.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about his desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff. 3rd and goal.
Kill. Check safety. Check. Hey, watch hands.
Here's Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. And that makes it 14-10.
Is good. Makes the score Buccaneers 14, Panthers 10. Bradley Pinion the kickoff for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
And the Panther first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Steps away to his left. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now a run with McCaffrey. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
16-yard
Now back to throw. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll rally and stop him short of the 1st down at about the 6. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
A quick slant caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Christian McCaffrey.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1.
On the carry.
They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Panthers are once again going to retake the lead.
Lining up for the
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted.